Hello, 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 my beautiful Virgo. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, honey, I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope reading, Virgo, for October 2021, darling. So if you find any cards that resonate with you in this weekly reading today, be sure to let me know in the comments below, darling, how they resonate with you and why, because that's how I keep up with you guys, is through the comments below. And if you enjoy this tarot reading as well, or you just enjoy my vibe for today, Virgo, I would really appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot, and I always appreciate it. And plus, it's completely free to do, darling. Excuse me. But Virgo, remember, it does not matter what you identify as, rather, whether it's he, she, they, them, anything inside or outside of that spectrum, darling Virgo, because if these cards are going to resonate with you, darling, they're going to resonate with you one way or another. So be sure to remember that as well. I am just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the tarot cards that resonate, leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it. I believe tarot cards are just here to give you some food for thought for today, Virgo, a perspective to consider, but never making choices in your life, because it's your life to live, not mine and not these tarot cards, Virgo. So let's just jump into this weekly tarot horoscope reading today for you, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for you. If you want to book a private personal reading with me, I am running a discount right now on my website for all my readings for 20% off, darling. The details to that will be on the comments below, but it's SimplyVelca.com, darling. But let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. Let's see a little bit of a vibe check, a little bit of a tarot forecast, darling, for this coming week. What's going on for you, Virgo? You guys have the Ace. Ooh, darling, come on now, Virgo. The Ace of Earth, which is the Ace of Pentacles in normal tarot, because Pentacles is Earth energy. Everyone always asks me as well, Virgo, which starting deck they should use. I always suggest Doreen Virtue's Oracle Tarot, Angel Tarot. Very fabulous card deck. But this card says an inflow of abundance, Virgo, promising business ventures and important contracts and documents. So for you guys, Virgo, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles, that's just very much so a very bountiful card. It's known as the cornucopia card, Virgo. It's a time of just very powerful profits for you guys. If you guys are doing anything, if you guys have been planning, rather, Virgo, on committing to anything, this is a very good week to be doing that in terms of contracts and all that. Of course, it'd definitely be working out in your favor. I also get the sense that some of you guys are going to have the opportunity, like a job opportunity with something, Virgo. Either the sense of like your current job, maybe you'll have an opportunity presenting itself to you, Virgo, of where you can delve deeper into, or rather, delve deeper into your work, but also have it pay off more. It feels like everything that you do this week, Virgo, is just going to be very profitable. So whatever facet this is, even if it's in terms of trying to attract connections in your life, Virgo, this Ace of Pentacles, this Ace of Earth comes in as a very promising message, or where it's just like, hey, it's definitely going to be working out in your favor. You have the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. This is turning out right off the bat, Virgo, coming in as a very powerful reading for my entrepreneurial Virgos, rather. Very powerful card to be having. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if you guys are self-employed on any level, or if you do anything off, you know, if you have any type of side businesses, Virgo, or if you have any side businesses in mind, darling, as well. I want to point out, this is the week to really be putting it out there, because it's going to pay off, darling. If you already have your side business, if you do already have your side business, Virgo, I wouldn't be surprised if you end up getting more sales than normal this week. This is just a very nice, profitable energy here, Virgo. Like, this is like the energy that you would have for someone that's like on their way to become like, trying to become like that millionaire, darling. If you're trying to manifest that, because I know for many people that's like a lot of their goals is in terms of just reaching like that millionaire status or what have you. Like, I'm not saying you're going to be becoming a millionaire, darling, overnight. Like, I'm not like, that's just not my style of reading. I'm not going to be promising to you that this week is just you're going to become an overnight millionaire. I'm not about that fluff, darling. But I do see you guys on the path of becoming very successful. You guys are just starting like the building blocks towards this. You know, when you think of Ace of Pentacles, you think big, darling. That's why it's associated with the cornucopia. And then when you have it with the Nine of Pentacles, again, just very, very powerful success when it comes to your own personal endeavors. You have the Knight of Cups coming in here. Girl, this is just continuing on in just such a fabulous fashion, darling. I wouldn't be surprised, Virgo, if you have some type of opportunity presenting itself to you to help, you know, it's like... I almost want to say, Virgo, because I'm being shown like the Page of Pentacles now as well. I feel as if for many of you guys, like some type of door is opening up for you for the opportunity to really do something extremely profitable. But here's the thing, Virgo. I feel like for many of you guys, this is the door that you already have been aware of. And I feel as if some of you guys are just kind of choosing to open that door yourself. You know, when you look at the Nine of Pentacles, it's the card where she, you know, Nine of Pentacles and most artworks of it is usually associated with some type of Avery next to them. And I always see that as like your spirit guide, Virgo. So I do really feel as if for many of you guys are going to just be like, this is just showcasing to me, Virgo, like how much of an intelligent business person you are. And this is going to be a very good week for you to really utilize that business energy that you have exuding around you. Four of Swords coming in here. So this could be in a sense of where this heals a lot of your financial troubles. Maybe you recently, Virgo, had to overcome like a financial block in your life. But whatever this Knight of Cups brings in, it's going to be healing to you guys. It's going to be really solving a lot of the issues that you guys have been having. I'm being shown like car payments have been coming in, like keep on showing up in my life. In my life, I don't even have a car, darling. I don't like driving, but car payments keep showing up, or like medical payments, medical bills. Like it feels like you're going to be finding or having the very powerful opportunity to pay off like whatever bills like that are out exterior for you, Virgo. So let me explain why you would have a lot of healing, because those bills would be weighing heavy on you. We have the girl, Virgo. This is the time I wish I was a Virgo, darling. My best friend is a Virgo, so I'm going to be hitting her up and be like, Virgo, what's up? You know, give me some money, honey. No. With the Star card here, this showcases to me, like, again, what was I just saying about like a lot of people's goals being like a millionaire, what have you. You know, the Star card is the thing that you've always been wishing for, right? The thing that like you kind of always have viewed as just like the thing to like daydream of, or just like wish on like your birthdays and be like, and where you're just like, man, I just want to be able to just like live a life. It doesn't even have to be like being a millionaire, Virgo. It could just be in a sense of where it's like your bills are paid and there's just nothing that's in the current moment like that you need to worry about paying off. Like, it just like, for some of you guys, Virgo, you just want to be caught up on just like everything that you need to buy, whether it be bills or just like getting the things that you've been needing to restock up on, like your skincare or toiletries and what have you. Let's see here. Ace of Swords, Virgo. Man, oh man, you guys, come on now. If y'all see the stains around the cup, it's my chapstick. Ace of Swords here. Again, I really want to push for my Virgos that have any type of idea, like have ever at some point in time like conceptualized the idea of like starting their own business or doing some type of own personal endeavor to make money. Virgo, this is the week to really put that in action. If you're trying to overcome a financial block, if you're trying to really manifest money and bring money forth into your life, more money into your life, this is the week to pull the trigger on those ideas that you've been wanting to do. This is the week to like start those businesses. This is really just the week of action for you. The Ace of Swords is fabulous. And then you guys have the Eight of Wands coming in here. Virgo. You know, the Eight of Wands is a card of movement. It's a card of, you know, and for your past recent weeks, Virgo, I have been saying, like, I was seeing how like there was some people in your life, around you in your life, that are going to be doing well off. And I feel as if some of you guys are continuing pursuing in this regard where you guys might be starting a business or starting something actively with a friend of yours, with somebody that yeah, I just feel as if some of you Virgos, the thing that you've been needing to do is just communicate and like involve other people on your dreams and goals. And then that's how it really comes into fruition. The Eight of Wands also is a card of claiming your power as well. The Cardinal card is coming in here. I feel like this card comes in just to more so as like a significate. You guys know what I don't know why I can't say signification. Significate, girl. Signifies just the bird itself is like a spiritual message for some of you guys, but I'll read off the card anyways. This card says, Virgo, the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. So some of you guys, Virgo, you guys haven't been delving into, and I've been kind of harping on you guys about that for a while, Virgo, where I was sensing that some of y'all were just not, y'all haven't been honoring like what it is that you've been feeling inside that you wanted to do, like whether it's like opening up that personal business or what have you, and it's just like your actions aren't reflecting like what it is that you feel as if you're sole purpose is for. I feel like maybe for some of you, like, some of you Virgos had to let me know what animal oracle cards did I pull for you guys last week. So I feel like for some of y'all, I feel like I pulled that for you Virgos. Maybe I'm wrong though. And then you have the third quarter moon, adjustments are required. So yeah, like that's really just the main thing, Virgo, is you're kind of being called out from the tarot cards, really. Where it's just like, Virgo, like, you've been saying that you wanted to start your own business. You've been saying that you wanted to be a millionaire. You've been saying all this stuff. You've been saying you wanted to take care of these bills and all this, Virgo, but you haven't been actually taking action towards this. So what is up, darling? Like, when are we actually going to start getting into that, right? When are you going to start actually taking physical action towards this, rather than it always just being like this thing that you daydream about, rather than it just being this thing that you always are just like, oh yeah, it'd be nice to do that, right? So Virgo, what don't you see coming towards you? Temperance card coming in here with the Page of Pentacles. Didn't I say I was seeing the Page of Pentacles for you guys, Virgo? Come on now. And then we have the Five of Wands coming in here. So what I see for you guys, it's like, while you guys have been sitting here, Virgo, kind of just in this place of just like, I don't feel like there's been necessarily a lot of forward active movement in your life, Virgo, and that's not me being shady. I mean, you guys are just kind of like coasting right now currently, just because I see, you know, for you guys, I know you guys have been dealing with like a lot and you haven't really been involving other people, so please don't ever take this as a way of me just chastising you, Virgo, because I do entirely get it. It's like, as you guys had just been coasting, just making sure that your head staying afloat, that Page of Pentacle energy comes in, that opportunity for you to really be delving into something, Virgo. I don't even feel like I need to pull any more cards with this, just because it's like, you know, I mean, I will, but Ace of Cups coming in here, darling, like Virgo, I'll just keep on doing it. The Devil card coming in with that King of Cups. So really what it is that you need to overcome, Virgo, if you're wanting to really obtain like that financial success in your life, you really need to overcome that devil. You need to overcome that imposter syndrome of you telling yourself that it's like, of you saying it's like, oh, I want to be able to handle that business if I were to start it. Like, it feels like for many of you guys, you feel as if you wouldn't be able to handle it, or it's like you already convinced yourself that you wouldn't be successful of it if you were to do it, or just the idea of it intimidates you. Virgo, get out of that mindset, darling. All right. So giving the cards to Aretha Franklin and Barbara Walters, Virgo, let's get into your spirit guide messages and ancestral ones. We have the High Priestess card coming in for you, Virgo, with the Hanged Man, darling, as well as the King of Wands, Virgo. So really, Virgo, you're at this fork in the road, and I've been seeing this fork in the road for you, Virgo, for quite some time, of where you've had the opportunity, or not, maybe you haven't had the opportunity, maybe that's presumptuous, Virgo. You have had on your mind, I would say, where you wanted to take the next step for your life or your future. Maybe you've always just been like, I don't want to work for somebody else anymore. I want to have my own business. I want to do my own thing. You want to be the leader of your own life. You want to be completely in control of your life, of your future. You know, you want to be the one writing your own checks and all of that, right? But you haven't ever taken action on it, right? For whatever the reason is, darling. Hanged Man, it's one of those things where it's like, I see for many of you Virgos, and I hope this is not going to come off as aggressive, Virgo, I just have to be blunt with the messages that I see, but it's like, if you want your life to change, or if you want to get out of this period of feeling like you're in a rut, Virgo, you're gonna have to take action. You're gonna have to switch things up, right? And you know that deep down, you know that you have to, that you have to. I'm like readjusting. I'm sitting on the floor, darling. You know that you have to take action, Virgo. You know you have to switch things up. And so it's one of those things where it's just like, you know, you can take comfort in the fact where it's like you're in control of it, right? Being that magician, right, exuding that magician energy. But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you're gonna have to take responsibility in that way and be like, all right, if I really want to have that financial success, if I really want to be that millionaire, darling, I guess I gotta work at it, right? You have the Fool card coming in here, darling. It's a new journey. That's what you need to be getting into, darling. A whole new chapter in your life, you know. Man, I love y'all's reading, Virgo. Three of Wands, definitely movement coming in for you guys. Definitely receiving signs, Virgo, of you being like, all right, I need to really start dabbling into this. I need to start taking this seriously. And then you have the Chariot card coming in, because once you start, Virgo, once you get the car going, darling Virgo, everything else is just going to follow course. Like, really start taking off, Virgo. So truly, if you're afraid about taking action in this way currently, just because of whatever the situation may be, just because of your anxiety or what have you, just do it, darling. Please, please, please just do it, because it's like you're not going to regret it. It's like going to be, I think I said this for your last week's reading, where it's like it's going to be a domino effect for your life, Virgo. So it's like once you start going, darling, it's going to keep on going. All right, Virgo? Please just heed my word, and please, girl, again, I have my best friend's a Virgo, darling. She's a Virgo Libra cuss, so I'm going to be calling her up after this and be like, girl, what's the tea, honey? You have the Penguin card. This period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So wasn't I talking about, Virgo, for y'all? I think it was y'all that was like, you know, if you're trying to overcome like that financial distress or what have you, this, like, it's going to be being overcome, Virgo. And then the waning moon, what do you need to release to have that happen, darling, right? What has been holding you back, Virgo? I love how these oracle cards are just calling you out, darling, right? Man, Virgo, once you guys overcome that imposter syndrome or whatever it is, darling, it's gonna be so profitable for you guys, man. It's gonna be so profitable. All right, so Virgo, let's get into your social reading now. Y'all have the Knight of Swords coming in here with the Justice card, the Libra card. The Libra card, darling, with the Seven of Pentacles coming in here for you, Virgo. So socially, I feel as if right now you guys are having a pretty like normal social week this time. I feel as if the connections that you have in your current life, they're going to just grow very naturally. I see connections in your life just getting deeper and deeper, like in a nice way, rather. Get your mind out of the gutter. But yeah, I just see like whatever connections that you nurture, it's going to continuously blossom into something more fabulous. I do see for some of you Virgos as well, with this Justice card and this Knight of Swords, quick justice being served to those that... It's a weird message, but it's almost as if like someone that you invested in at one point in your life, you're going to be receiving news of them, something happening in their life, Virgo. But I don't feel like you connect to them anymore, but you just kind of hear it through the grapevine of being like, oh, you remember when you were friends with so-and-so, or when you were with so-and-so, and you're going to be like, oh yeah, like what about them? And then you end up hearing news about them. You have the Ace of Wands. Some of them might end up reapproaching you, Virgo. Four of Cups, yeah, some of them might reapproach you and just come in with like an apology. And then, yeah, the Messenger card. I wouldn't be surprised, Virgo. So let's just say for some of y'all, right, it's that past energy. You hear news about them. They might be ending up communicating with you at a later point and just being like, oh, hey, like I effed up here, darling. Especially with that Justice card here. I don't know what happened in the past. You don't have to let them back in, obviously, darling, if you don't want to. But I'm just letting you know what might be happening. For current connections as well, like I see you guys developing this sense of where it's almost like with this Justice card and this Four of Cups, it's almost as if like the connections that you currently connect to, connections that you work on currently, I see this sense of where you guys are, it's like, you know, as I was saying in your previous readings, I see someone in your life being more successful, Virgo. And it's almost as if like someone in your life is maturing or bossing up more and they want to include you in on it. It's kind of a similar message. So Virgo, darling, come on now. Like time is ticking, darling. Time is ticking. So what are you guys going to do in this connection? Let me know. But this is the weekly tarot reading that I have for you, darling. Hopefully you found some cards that have resonance to you. If you did, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe, Virgo. And remember, I'm doing a discount right now for my private readings rather on my website, SimplyVelca.com. But I love you so much, Virgo, and hopefully I can connect with you sometime in the near future. Bye.